I was here a couple weeks ago and we were talking about health insurance, and I brought up that I felt that our city were a little out of line than other cities, and the cost sharing part of it, we have a cost sharing about 93 to 96%, whereas other cities, and including the state, it's around 80 to 20%. And when I was here, I mentioned that Parkersburg insures all their employees for about $45,000 more than what we insure our employees for. But the problem is, they have 260 employees. We only have 80 employees. So why is that different? The reason that it's different is Parkersburg has PEIA insurance, which PEIA insurance is available for non-state agencies like cities and municipalities like Vienna. Okay, I'm not talking about PEIA insurance for the teachers. That's one track that they have. They have a non-state agency track. That's what I'm talking about. So they have different plans, plan A, B, C, and D, and employees can pick from those plans. But if you take plan B, which has the lower premiums but a higher deductible, under plan B, the family plan, not everybody would want to be on the family plan, but just for this example, if we picked up family plan and all 81 employees were on the family plan, their premiums would be $122, $1,022 per month, and the deductible would be reduced from $2,000 to $1,450. If we applied an 80-20 cost sharing, okay, then that means the employees would pay an additional $80 per month for their insurance, where they pay about $125, now they would bump up to $205. But what it does on our end, on the city's end, is we save $480,000 a year. That's $480,000. So that means, more roads, better streets, maybe better activities for the youth, seniors, maybe even get rid of that $215,000 police fee that was such a contentious part of last year's budget. So I just feel like there's process which is kind of opaque, because we have a situation where the mayor, the department heads, and then the finance director look at these plans, and it's like we need to get to where the council is looking at the plans and making the decisions. The council is the one who approves the checkbook, the expenditures. And then what ends up happening, because the mayor says, obviously it's very hard there's a lot of risk in the insurance, and so if you have a catastrophic thing where somebody gets diagnosed with cancer, or you have a premature baby, or somebody's on dialysis or something, it causes those rates to go up. That makes complete sense. But the thing with PEIA, because it's such a big pool and the discount is so great, that they're pretty stable. In the last 4 years, the insurance premiums on Plan B have only gone up $50, okay? So, whereas, and we have to wait to the last minute, it's the last piece of the puzzle that goes into this insurance plan, and it's kind of like, council can't really negotiate at that point, because in this last budget was $1.27 million, the council can't come back and say, well, Mayor, I'm only going to give you $800,000 or $900,000. We're right at the edge, so there's really no approval from the council. They kind of just have to do it. So what I'm suggesting is we rethink this, look at something like PEIA, look at a lower cost sharing, and start saving some money. Because, that's serious money when you start talking about, the insurance would be less than $800,000 for us to insure 81 employees. So, thank you.